Colorado. Today we're here with Vanessa Jimenez, owner of Frida Azul store, a little piece of Mexico in Old Town Fort Collins. And this is our first fully on location show since the beginning of the pandemic. Yeah, so we're like very excited.
I'm so excited.
Very exciting.
Thank you for having us.
Oh yes, of course.
So Vanessa, we definitely want to thank you for hosting us at your beautiful store. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your products in the store?
Yes. So I'm a first-time small business owner.
Bravo.
Right.
I've actually been a stay-at-home mom for 8 years before this. And
So you know how to handle a lot of stuff.
Yes, I feel like staying home with my kids for 8 years has prepared me for this role.
Yes.
Definitely. It's been amazing so far. I've gotten really good feedback.
Awesome.
And I'm really excited.
So why did you decide on this theme? Like, what was it about, like, being a Latina and starting a Latina-owned business? Was it just something that you thought was missing from the community? How did you decide on like creating this store and naming it the way that you did?
I've always wanted to do something like own a store or a small boutique or something along those lines. I went to Johnson & Wales University and got my associates in fashion merchandising.
Oh, cool.
So that was my end goal, is to have my own store. So after my kids were able to go to school full-time after the pandemic, I just kind of wanted to take my time and see what I wanted to do. And this opportunity just came along. The space was available.
Oh, that's cool.
And with the support of my husband, I just decided to go for it. And just like, this is all just stuff that I love. Since I was little, going to Mexico with my parents over the summer, I just enjoyed
Y esa Zacatecana también,
Sí, Zacatecana. I just, the artisan work, the art, the beaded jewelry is something that always stuck with me.
That's awesome.
So I wanted to implement that into the store, and I just also wanted to implement like supporting other Latino creators and things like that, and just our cultura is something that I wanted to implement into the store too, and everything just kind of flowed from there.
Well, it sounds like you, gradually planted the seeds, knowing that something would come, and then the stars just kind of aligned and gave you the opportunity. That's such a great way to do that.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think like taking that step, right? Like, was it a scary leap? Was
I know,
it
right?
like
I mean, yes.
I'm gonna do it y me traigo las cosas y
If not now,
do you
then
source
when?
stuff locally? Is it
In the future, I plan on, as the time goes on, meeting more local Latino artists and creators and makers. From like, since the moment I found out I was gonna do this, I just was on Instagram and looking at brands that were already established or Latina owned brands that I can source from.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so, but definitely in the future I want to
Do you
work
travel
with
to
local.
Mexico as well? And
I plan to do that in the future too.
Very
I
cool.
really want to travel to different parts of Mexico, especially Zacatecas, since that's where I'm from, and establish a personal relationship with the artisans
that's
and,
awesome.
That'd be
and be able
amazing.
to ethically source from them.
Preach it.
Yeah.
So when you started, did you have the opportunity to like access small business support or resources in Northern Colorado, and what did that look like?
I really didn't know where to look for that kind of support.
Which is what we hear a lot.
Yeah, my in-laws, they actually own a business as well here in Fort Collins.
Oh, cool.
So they were able to kind of help me and
That's awesome.
guide me through some of their contacts that they have. But as like an organization or anything like that, I have not been able to work with any. As I've had the store open, actually it's been incredible. Like, I've had people from the Latino community here in Fort Collins come into the store and introduce themselves to me, and they get excited and tell me, oh, I volunteer with this organization, I work with this organization, like we should collaborate, or I know how, we can maybe work together in the future. So
We're making familia.
yeah, it's incredible. Like, just these short weeks that I have been open, like at least one day I'll have like a connection with someone that I'm able to reach out to in the future. And
So what was your official grand opening date?
It was March 5th, a Saturday.
Congratulations.
Yes.
That's exciting.
And then Chris
Yes.
Garcia randomly messages you
Yes.
on Instagram and says, "We want to highlight your business."
That's how it works.
Yes, social media has been huge in getting my name out there and having people see that I'm
Yep,
here.
yep.
Yeah, definitely.
And so, what type of products do you sell? You talked about some fashion items, but we also see like some greeting cards. We see some like really cool board games and things like
So I
that.
wanted to create like a fun gift shop atmosphere with like art and also like decor items, like home decor stuff. So I wanted to create like the gift shop atmosphere. So I have greeting cards, stickers, anything you can give as a gift, but also snacks.
We're already
I'm
making
about to
our
be
list.
4. Like I've already purchased.
We're making our
mentally.
Are we talking about doing a wish list so then you can just like guide your friends? My wish list already exists.
Rhonda said layaway. She didn't say. She said layaway.
I said both. I said both.
I'm gonna come up with a layaway plan. Yes.
Ya andamos pidiendo descuentos.
So, how do people outside of Fort Collins get your amazing stuff? Can you order online or?
Yes, I actually wanted to make it like accessible, so I do have an online website or online store, and it's fridaazul.com.
Perfect. And we'll make sure and share that on our podcast page.
Yes.
And make sure that everybody has access to that.
Well, Vanessa, I want to say thank you so much for your time. Thank you for hosting us like on site in the store.
Yes.
We get to see these beautiful, beautiful pieces that you have. We get to see this beautiful space that you have. We get to enjoy it. I'm about to like buy stuff that I
Me too.
probably
I
don't
know.
need,
It's like-
but I need because it's so cool. But what else is there that you want folks to know about your business to close us out?
I just really wanted to kind of celebrate our culture and also have items that bring like a nostalgic kind of sense to us, and also introduce certain things to other people that are not familiar with our culture. So I hope that's what people get when they come in. It's kind of like a little piece of Mexico.
I think you really are
Hometown.
doing that. Yeah, it feels like, you walk in and it's first off like a super cool space.
Exactly.
But you
Yeah.
also feel like estás en casa, you're at
Yeah,
home,
uh-huh.
you're like, my tia has that purse over there. I was like, my nephews need these stickers over here, right? So like, it really does feel like you brought a piece of Mexico here to Fort Collins.
Oh, thank you guys so much.
Well, and you're such an inspiration as a woman. So, what advice would you have for our young girls out there about their dreams? I mean, obviously, this was a seed that you had kind of thought about, dreamed about. What advice do you have for them?
If you have a dream, just keep pushing for it, just keep going for it. Like I said, I was a stay-at-home mom for 8 years and not sure of like how I was gonna express myself creatively or what kind of a career path I would take as my kids got older. But the opportunity just came for me, so your time will come also.
It's kind of like what Maria Gonzalez said. She said like there's just a moment that you just launch, right?
Yeah, it just happened, and when you get that moment, you just take it. Yeah.
Well, I think it's the right time. I think you're in the right community, and I think that you're gonna get sold out very soon. And we're sending you like vibes and blessings and everything as always. But bravo.
Oh, thank you, and thank you so much, Chris and Rhonda, for this opportunity and allowing me to be on your podcast.
Claro que
Really
sí.
excited.
And we want to make sure and thank our audience for listening, and make sure that you go reach out, look at what Latino businesses there are out there. Make sure you support them. They need you there. And remember to join our conversation online by following us on Facebook, Spotify, or anywhere that you listen to podcasts. And we'll make sure and share her store information. You're going to love the products here. Get your wallet ready.
Yes.
And until next time, bye.
Bye.